Here we are at News Sense. I'm Pratibha Raman here, and we have with us Sanjukta, who is one of those very effervescent characters because she's here trying to gather at least around 41 artists together because it's Women's Day special. And here we are with Sanjukta to tell us all about this event. Thank you so much for joining us, Sanjukta. So,
Thank you, Pratibha.
I mean, this entire effort, I'm sure, must be like totally Herculean, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, getting artists from across the world, different parts, different languages. Trying to communicate to them what exactly I'm looking at. It has been challenging, but interesting also. Yes.
Have you been doing these events, I mean, every year, or is it like a one-off that kind of sparked
Uh,
the idea in you this year?
This year, yes, because of the pandemic and online being the word of today, I said it's a good opportunity. And since Women's Day was around the corner, I said, let's get all the artists together. And I got such an enthusiastic response from all across. I mean, they were so happy with the idea and the concept. I mean, basically to bring out women's issues. They were all, I did not put any kind of restrictions on them, on their creativity. I wanted them to portray womanhood in their own genre. So it's like we are going to have a beautiful collage of different types of arts.
This event will span over how many days, and how are you trying to
It's
gather these? How is this going to be scheduled, split?
Yeah. In the month of December, I started connecting with them, floating the idea that, since the International Women's Day is around the corner and the month of March, I would like you all to showcase your art with me. I have a gallery, and so they all came forward and they were so enthusiastic, and it was really heartening. It was really heartening to get this kind of a
How
response.
did your tryst with art start? I mean, when did you start falling in love with art?
I think art has always been inside me, I think, right from birth. But somehow I was never drawn to, study art as such. I haven't gone to an art college or anything. I'm basically from a corporate background.
Hmm.
So, but yes, I have been painting for more than 28 years now. So, one fine day when I had a promising corporate career, but I just gave it up. I said I want to follow my heart and my inner calling. So that's when I plunged into art, and I have never looked back since then.
That's truly inspiring. So I'm sure you must be a colorful personality. Why don't you throw some light on your personal life as such? I mean, how has your journey with art been so far?
My journey with art, I won't say has been, a very cushy. I have had to go through the grind to, be able to create a mark. And especially when you are not from an art college, you really have to struggle. There is a struggle, and it's a very different kind of industry. So your degree does count in certain places, but then if you have it in you and you know that you can make a mark, uh, I'm sure there is nothing stopping anyone.
But as a woman, since we are talking about Women's Day and things like that, as a woman, what were the challenges that you faced, both in terms of your corporate career as well as your art career?
Yeah, being a woman, firstly, you are a homemaker, you are a business person, you are a corporate person, whatever. But first and foremost, the home comes first, and that is always a priority. So I had taken a sabbatical in between when my daughter was born and she was young, and there was a go slow time for me, so that's when there was a slight slowdown. Plus, of course, a woman is a multitasker. I feel, you look after the house, you look after the kids, you look after your own passions, you look after work. So it is like, it's actually Durga and Shakti, and I believe a lot in Shakti. So one of the powers I think the woman
I
has.
mean, Shakti on one side is your divine intervention, but who is your real inspiration from, the humans around you?
From the humans around me, from the art world, I have always followed very passionately. I have followed Monet, and his nature's creations have always inspired me. So, I feel when I'm painting, I feel a touch of Monet in my work. My work is different, definitely not like. I can't compare myself with Monet, but he has definitely inspired me. Turner is another artist, um, uh, and Surya Prakash from our Indian, the Hyderabad based, who was also known as Monet of India. So he has inspired me a lot. And
But there will also be a lot of those moments that you would cherish, right? What were those?
see, I'm very passionate about working, giving back to the society. So the last, in the month of September, I had done a show specifically to raise funds for the Cancer Patients AIDS Association. This is a cancer. It's one of the leading cancer foundations based in Bombay, and during my show, I had these 8 children who were suffering from, who were fighting. I wouldn't call it suffering. I think they were fighting cancer, and I had a workshop for them on the inaugural day, and I could see the joy on their faces, and that I think has left a permanent mark. And it kind of gave me a complete satisfaction that day. I think no money can buy.
My final question before we close: what is your advice to all those upcoming artists? I mean, those who want to take up art but are hesitant towards it. What is your advice?
My advice to upcoming artists, emerging artists, is be focused, be hardworking, be honest, maintain your integrity, which are the golden words which will only make make your foundations, your roots strong.
Thank you so much, Sanjukta, for this. I hope this event really rocks it and
Thank
encourages
you
many
so much.
more artists to come to the fore.